Alright, listen. If you are anti-hunting or an animals rights activist, please do not immediately hate or write this video off. There is more to what I'm saying than the title of the video would have you believe. But also, if you do hate hunting, why would you click on the video with hunting in the title? You fucking dumbass. Like, really? You silly piece of shit? Why would you ever think you'd enjoy this video? It's about hunting. How could you ever be such a fool? But anyways, I think that this is the truest measure of how dangerous an animal actually is. Because you have the list that ranks them based on the amount of people that they kill per year, but you put some sort of protective clothing on that bugs can't sting through or bite through, or you arm yourself with a weapon, almost the entire list is eliminated and can no longer hurt you. And if you choose to not go in water, which our species is not actually supposed to do anyways, you can eliminate quite a few more. But what happens when you have armed yourself with a weapon and have protective clothing and you are on even ground and you have turned yourself into the most dangerous version of yourself without being considered a military threat? And that animal that is staring back at you is still dangerous to you. If you miss that shot, or maybe you even do shoot it, there is still a chance you could lose. That is why we are ranking the top 10 most dangerous animals to hunt. Enjoy. Starting it off with the pig. Fast, nasty, and short-fused. Wild boars have also quickly become one of the most destructive invasive species on Earth, being found throughout much of the continental United States and driving several species to the brink of extinction, and showing no signs of slowing down. The fact that pigs multiply rapidly, having litters of up to 15 piglets, and have extremely short gestation periods at just under 4 months makes this the case. The thing that makes wild boar so dangerous to hunt is that if you miss your shot, they almost certainly will charge. And it usually isn't just one coming after you. Herds of boars can have up to 50 individuals, and each are equipped with up to 4-inch razor-sharp tusk. They will knock you over and disembowel you in seconds. Number 9, the grizzly bear. One of the most coveted trophy hunts on the planet, and for good reason. The absolutely daunting challenge of it. It doesn't really matter how stealthy you are, how much you cover your scent, a grizzly bear will know you are there because of its sense of smell. And a lot of the time when hunters go bear hunting, the bear is also hunting them. It has been stated that if you don't aim perfectly and wound him, you are a dead man walking. A charging wounded bear is almost unstoppable. This may come as a surprise, but moose are actually responsible for more deaths in North America than bears are. They're a Goliath deer with a disposition that isn't commonly seen amongst most of the deer family, and being so huge also makes them extremely hard to take down. They are also deceptively fast, and it will close the ground between you so fast that if you wait till it starts to charge to take your shot, you might as well have checked yourself into a morgue.
People get eaten by bears all the time. It is a common occurrence.
A black bear, you become bigger. A brown bear, you become smaller, right?
It depends. That situation.
And a polar bear, you just fucking say goodbye.
The polar bear. One of the world's most elite apex predators, the polar bear rules its territory with such dominance that it doesn't actually fear humans. In fact, like crocodiles, in some areas of Canada, polar bears actually consider humans part of their natural diet. Like the grizzly bear, you need to aim perfectly for any hope of bringing one down, but unlike the grizzly bear, there isn't any question whether it's hunting you or not. If you're in its territory, it is hunting you. In fact, polar bear hunting is pretty much just waiting around for one to come to try to eat you, and shoot it before it gets too close. There have been so many stories of a polar bear walking up on a hunting camp, killing all the dogs in the dog sled team, and then eating everybody in the camp. The third largest animal on Earth and the most dangerous mammal on the planet, responsible for around 800 deaths per year. Never under any circumstances hunt a hippo by boat. Just don't do it. You will die. They require a large caliber to bring down, but also surprisingly don't have the durability that some of the other animals on this list that I have yet to mention. They are oddly left out of the Big Five, which are considered the top 5 most elite trophy hunts in the world. but it starts to make sense as they are quite easy to kill in comparison to the rest of the big five. They are still a force to be reckoned with and should not be taken lightly, and they still have killed plenty of hunters. And if a shot is missed, you will quickly find out that they are some of the most deceptively fast animals on the planet. Alright, kicking off the big five, it's the second largest animal on the planet, and the animal with some of the most amazing skin that I know. It's thick enough that if anything under a 416 Rigby would basically be like trying to stab a bowling ball with a butter knife. And even if the skin is penetrated, it still has to make it to the organs. And if not, the healing ability of a rhino is like something out of a comic book. This makes them insanely hard to get a kill shot on, and due to low intelligence and bad eyesight, rhinos will pretty much charge or attack anything that moves. I personally am strongly against rhino hunting due to their dwindling numbers. There are still parts of South Africa and Namibia where you can hunt white rhino, and it just seems so unnecessary. The king of the beast. Lions pose an unbelievable amount of danger when hunting them on foot because you know no matter what, there is more than one. They don't require the insane calibers like rhinos and hippos do, but most hunters choose to use these calibers anyways, not wanting to give the lion any chance of surviving the first shot because typically when hunting lions, you only get one, and even if you kill the intended target, you might get ripped apart by the other 20. Leopards, the smallest animal on the list, smaller than most people. They don't require anything more than a basic deer caliber to kill. So, why are they this high? Simple. Hunting a wounded leopard in tall grass is one of the most dangerous situations a human being can be in. Even in a group of people, the likelihood of everybody in the group dying is greater than the likelihood of you actually killing your trophy. As a person, you can't physically shoulder your gun fast enough to react to an ambush by a leopard. It's not possible. And they are so stealthy that they could be standing a foot away from you and you wouldn't even know it. So word of advice, kill it with the first shot and don't follow it into the tall grass. Just don't. Number 2. Cape buffalo. An anomaly in the animal kingdom, what is essentially a cow that tracks and hunts you like a large predator. They don't just do this with people. Cape buffalo hunt and kill lions just to eliminate threats. They are some of the most badass animals on the planet, and they are one of the hardest animals to kill. There is one hunter who claimed that he shot a Cape buffalo in the heart 6 times before it died. There's a couple who got gored to death at their camp by a Cape buffalo they shot and failed to kill 10 miles away. It tracked them 10 miles just to get revenge. And they are one of the only animals that actually carry out long-term revenge. The only other one that I can think of is at one. The one-on-one heavyweight champion of the world. In order to kill one, you need to use a caliber gun that, if not braced properly, will break your shoulder. And if your aim is not perfect, you will create the most unstoppable living force on land, a charging elephant. There's only one spot on an elephant's head that is vulnerable, the rest is like shooting a brick wall. Personally, I'm against hunting elephants due to the amount of respect I actually have for them. They're so intelligent that I consider them individual sentient beings, and they are physically the most powerful thing on land. They honestly shape the landscape of their environment. Prides of lions only stick around the territories of elephants if they let them. If an elephant decides that a pride of lions pissed them off, they will kill every single lion in the pride. If one crocodile jumps out and bites an elephant's trunk, the elephant will go around and kill every single crocodile in the area and hang their bodies from trees. I said it once, they are god-level animals. The only god-level animal that you can get a permit to hunt. But don't take that permit lightly.